Alrighty. Howdy neighbors, and welcome back to the Devine Speaker. Last time, we looked at the dead body who had the other earring from the set that we found while we were staying the night at Knox's house, and then a pirate dude showed up and left. And now we're back in the house. Everybody disappeared again like that other bad end, except no one has been screaming, so I have high hopes. Anyway, let's continue. The room was dark with a slightly musty, stale smell. No moonlight lit up the room. There wasn't a single window in sight. I put my candle down on the table next to the other one. We got separated. Did the others leave this here? Some old furniture littered the room, covered in white cloth. The flames flickered and swayed with a sudden light breeze, casting dancing shadows over the walls. Weird a breeze. For now, just in time to see the door being closed, but the candles went out and I was plunged into darkness.
Who's there?
Even though it's possible to see, my eyes started around wildly. I tried to control my breathing, but my heart was basically in my throat. I shuffled backward until I felt the table at my back. I have to relight the candle somehow. Wait, where are they? Just a second ago they were both...
Looking for something?
I mean, kind of, if you don't mind. I jumped when a voice boomed directly next to my ear.
Who's there? Show yourself!
I searched the darkness with little success. Where are they?
You look frantic. Don't tell me you're scared.
I would never. The condescending voice cut through the silence, amused and jovial. I closed my eyes and tried my best to swallow the fear that had crept inside of me. I need to think. Think, Rain, think! This is what I think it is. I need to find the others. I need to draw them to me.
Stay back! Guys, I'm in here!
A menacing laugh echoed through the dark room, through the air. I clamped my mouth shut. He's mocking me. Even though I can't see, I could feel him close to me. A dark, evil energy radiating from him. I need to move, put some distance between us. I circled around the table. Just having it between us will give me some comfort. Plus, there's not exactly anywhere else to go in such a small room. Gripping the edge of the round table, I glanced around the blank space before me. He's here somewhere. But where? I need to light a candle. There's no signs of movement, not a single sound, apart from my shallow breathing.
Only a coward would hide in the shadows. Show yourself!
You've been having fun, haven't you? Stalking through the streets, playing detective. You must think yourself extremely clever.
Nah, I'm mad stupid, dude.
Has no one ever told you that curiosity killed the cat?
Clever? I haven't done anything impressive. Tell me who you are.
And why would I need to do that?
A silence passed between us. I had nothing to tell him. If only I had used my time more wisely.
All that investigating yet you couldn't work out something so simple. He was wrong about you then. He thought you his savior.
I'm sorry. A fire flickered to life on the other side of the table, lighting up the room.
Knox?
It's vampires.
It seems it's finally time for our meeting, Rain.
All I wanted, all any of us wanted was to help you. We believed you. Why? Why would you?
Finally, I looked at Knox. Same outfit as always, the same hair, the same face. Bar one detail. His eyes. They were black, darker than anything I'd seen before.
Who are you?
Didn't we already ascertain that?
The way he was speaking, the way he was acting, his eyes. They were nothing like the Knox I knew. What's the truth? What I'm saying or what I'm hearing?
No. You're not Knox. You can't be Knox. Tell me the truth.
Your confidence is almost astounding. You don't seem to realize the situation you're in. Your friends are gone. abandoned. You have no one left to protect you.
I'm more worried about Leos. I feel like he's fine, but like that's really who I like hitched my wagon to, so I have some concerns.
And yet you think yourself in a position to question me freely.
Yes. Leos, Fawn, sign. Please be safe. I promise. I'll find you soon. But that will only happen if I can get out of here.
The Nox you knew was nothing but a fake. That's the truth.
The Nox I knew was a fake. The way he begged us to help. Desperate and afraid. That was all an act. No, I can't believe that. It's almost as if he's a completely different person. Out of someone else. Someone else was in his body.
No. No, you're lying to me! You. What are you?
Vampire.
The last person you'll ever see.
AKA vampire. I gripped onto the edge of the table, and with even more strength than before. It was the only thing keeping me standing at that point.
No! What are you? Are you even human?
Human? I haven't been accused of that in years.
Accused? Not human. That green-haired man, he mentioned curses and demons. Black eyes, tortured victims, hundreds of murders.
Even from across the room, you smell... divine. I can tell. You're special, aren't you? I'll make sure to savor every bite of you.
Please don't smell me. At all, ever. Let's not do that. I have to keep him talking. That's what he told me to do. Don't take your eyes off him. Don't try to fight him. My only option is to keep him on the other side of the table. Be sure that he's not human. He'll overpower me if I get too close. Nox circled around the table trying to approach me. I echoed his movements, moving further away. What can I ask? What can I say? Talk about the business.
I've heard a lot about the Muranos. How far-reaching their influence is. How much power they hold over Oxabor. Did you just throw all of that to the side?
Oh, their little business kept ticking along in the background. They made more money than you could imagine, but it was never enough. No, they became greedy. They acted like the town's kind benefactors on the outside whilst driving the competition out of town in secret. All the while, torturing me. Keeping me stuck in this god-forsaken town.
What? What do you mean?
I was talking my water over.
I mean that everything they earned was stolen from the hands of others. No matter where they go, they take and hurt, pillage, and kill. Don't you worry. I intend to keep this business going.
Oh, why would you want to keep it going? How about Nox's betrayal?
Why did you bother asking for my help in the first place? Why pretend if you were just going to do this?
No, I do need your help. I'd never...
Nox?
Don't interrupt my dinner.
Sorry, my bad.
Is that the real Nox? Are you both in there? What are you doing to him?
I don't need to do anything to him. He does enough to punish himself. He's never forgiven himself for how many lives these hands have taken, his fault or not.
What does he mean? He's using Nox's body. It's about the victims.
You killed all those people, right? How many?
At least 12.
Hundreds, thousands. I lost count. Months fade into years, into decades.
But it's impossible. You can't be any older than...
The age of this body is irrelevant.
Why did you kill them? How?
Why? Because they deserved it. Humans are repugnant, loathsome creatures. They push compassion aside out of greed and hate. They keep taking and again. They thirst for power not only at the cost of themselves, but others too. They're a disease to this planet. They're not worthy of living.
Well, damn.
They're innocent people. They just wanted to live their lives. They didn't do anything to you.
They deceive each other for their own merit. They backstab and trick their way to the top no matter the cost. It doesn't matter if they've harmed me or not. Given enough time, they'll harm everyone around them.
Your thinking is wrong. You can't punish everyone because of a few bad apples.
Watch me.
Okay. Nox stared back at me, quietly watching my every move. If I even blink, will it be over? If I keep this up and he becomes distracted, then what? Do I run for the door? Will someone come for me? But does something happen to Fawn, Leos, and Sign? Everyone else knows I'm here. Now, there's no use in doubting myself now. I have to keep going, I have to survive. Again, he crept around the table toward me. Not fast enough to try to catch me, but fast enough to let me run. He's enjoying stalking me. Dang! Oh no! We're looping! Whatever, here we go. Let's ask about the Moranos.
What happened to the Moranos? I heard they were a powerful family. But all that's left is... you.
Just scrape a spoon against the bottom of a barrel and there you have the Moranos. Filth. Dredge. They deserved all that happened to them. And everything that will continue happening to them.
Concern, but intrigue.
Did you kill them?
Oh, just killing them would be far too kind. I fed upon their essence slowly, savoring every taste of their disgusting souls.
Feed upon their essence, what?
No one deserves to be slaughtered. No one deserves to be treated like that.
Really? Is that true? Tell me, if I said that I tortured your friends until they begged to be killed, would you want to slaughter me, yes? Why would your actions be excusable but mine not? For what reason does murder become justifiable, fair?
Now, I hate the fact that the vampire is making valid points.
Never. It's never the right thing to do.
Come back and say that when you've been held against your will for hundreds of years, poked and prodded. When you've been used and abused. You haven't experienced the selfishness of mankind, have you? You haven't suffered at their hands.
You know what the growl reminds me of? It reminds me of Gundam Tanaka. The English VA for Gundam. And I don't know why. Probably because there's like more nasal in it? I don't know why though.
When your flesh has been peeled from your body, your blood drained and drunk by people you once swore to protect. Then, I'll listen to your opinion. Then again, you'll never get the chance.
That's about Caspian. No, that's about demons. A demon? Is that even possible? I don't want to believe it. I can't even begin to fathom it in my mind. But that green-haired man, he knew more than he was letting on.
Tell me. Are you from this world?
Nah.
What world do you expect me to come from? When I was alive and long after my death, all I wished was to be free from this world. But reality is cruel. In my last moments, I thought to myself that I'd be free. Yet here I am.
You're dead? I don't
Oh, this body is perfectly alive. But am I dead, alive, or somewhere in between, trapped?
His body's alive. Does that mean the real Nox is trapped somewhere inside of him? Then again, which is the real Nox? I don't understand, but...
You sound nothing like the Nox I know. You act nothing like him either. I can't believe that he was a fake. Tell me, are you a... demon?
Let's flash for a moment before returning to normal. Just my grip on the table, ready to run, but he made no move to reach for me.
You really are a clever one. Not a single other person has ever guessed. Either you know more than you're letting on, or you were tipped off.
A demon? Evil incarnate, or so the stories go. By the look on his face, he wasn't messing around. But what is a demon? The most obvious answer is the opposite of a god, right? No. No, it's not. Is that what he is? He tapped his fingers on the table, snapping me out of my thoughts. Caspian.
Did you lie when you said you knew Caspian? When you told me you knew where he went?
That's strange. I don't think I ever remember mentioning him. After all, this is the first time we've met. Caspian, that wretched sorry man. Always running from his past, getting mixed in business that wasn't his own. He should have been mine to devour 18 years ago. I never lose my prey, and let me tell you, it won't happen again. He'll be a worthy substitute.
You said he was like a brother to you. Are you telling me that you didn't care about him, truly?
No!
Caspian? Of course. He was my... No! A brother to me, never. No treacherous, filthy human deserves to live in my presence.
You're lying! I want to believe the man who told me how much Caspian meant to him.
You can believe whatever you want.
Can I believe the journal? If what he says is true, and he's the real Nox, but he speaks as if this isn't his body, and he says he's a demon, that the Moranos kept him trapped here and hurt him somehow. The real Nox. No, the Nox I know must still be in there somewhere. There must be something I could say to bring him out.
Nox. Nox, please! You must still be in there somewhere! I know you're still in there! What happened to the little boy who was best friends with Caspian? The one that looked up to him more than anyone else? What happened to the man who needed my help to fight against the evil in this town? He isn't gone! I won't believe it!
Let me yell about it some more.
How many times do I have to tell you?
No! Don't say that you hate Caspian! And don't tell me that you're the real Nox! I don't want to hear it! If you don't help me now, we'll never find Caspian. Don't you want to see him again, too?
I do. Rain, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I can stop him.
Nox! Nox, is it really you?
I peered into his face, lit up by the candlelight. His eyes were pink, and he looked pained. I ran to his side, throwing away the last bit of doubt. You... Okay. 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 Okay.
You have to run. I can't stop him. He'll kill you.
I can't just leave you here. I won't. What will happen to you if I run away now?
Don't try to be a hero. I can take it. I'm used to it. I'll hold him back. So you have to leave.
I looked toward the door. I could run. Run fast enough I could quickly leave town and be far away from his grasp. But, Nox.
I told you I'd stop the murders. I said I'd find the culprit and save you. I won't take that back.
I think there's only one way to save him, dude.
fool. You worked it out. You solved the case, so... I'll keep my end of the bargain, too. The truth. About me. And... about Caspian.
Yes, because we have time for this.
No! You still think this boy can free you? You'll never be rid of me. Go away. Stay out of this. Rain, I wasn't always like this. When I first met Caspian, I was just a normal child. My family, hundreds of years ago, we lived in Sidcaeum, but they were cast out. A disgrace to the other high houses. They were angry, resentful. They moved out here, to Oxford, but along the way, I know this will sound hard to believe, trust me, I didn't believe it either. They found something. Something that shouldn't have been found.
It was the power of friendship.
A god. A god in the flesh. They found him when he was weak, and they dragged him by force back to Oxford. They kept him in a cage, excited about a possibility of revenge against the king. Shut up! Don't tell him about... They thought that eating his flesh and drinking his blood would give them longevity and power.
That is a boatload of gross.
But all it did was make the god bitter and angry. It wouldn't be. Kept trapped for hundreds of years and more pain than you can imagine. He grew to hate humans. The isolation and mistreatment affected his mind, and he turned from the god of the hunt into a demon. He threw off his shackles and freed himself. His heart and mind were corrupted beyond repair. My family, he ate them. One at a time.
He ate them?
I mean, yeah, he was hunting. That's like his whole shtick.
He didn't feast on their flesh, but instead their souls. They were scared, but they didn't want to lose the demon's power, so they struck a deal. In exchange for offerings, he would spare them and lead them some of his power.
Is that the demon you have inside your body? He used to be a god?
That's right. I'm sure you're wondering how it ended up like this, right? Caspian. He was meant to be their next offering. His name appeared, just like yours. I couldn't let him die. Not like that. Not when I can do something about it. You stole him from me! He was meant to be mine! Get out of my head! He didn't deserve it! He was my family!
Maybe that's why he deserved it.
My parents. They would have sacrificed Caspian and Nox in a heartbeat. So I helped him escape. I warned him, and he managed to get away safely. Nox was... he was furious. He's still furious. I've never seen anything so angry. I was supposed to take Caspian's place and be eaten instead, but my parents begged him to spare me. I was their only heir. That was the reason they wanted me kept alive. If I had siblings, then... I don't understand it fully, but... the body he was in was weak, deteriorating. So, my parents let him have half of mine. Every offering from then died at my hand. I couldn't stop him. My mother and my father both slaughtered because I couldn't control him.
Why didn't you tell me this in the first place? I could have done something.
I don't know what would have happened to you if I told you from the beginning. There's nothing you could do. It's too late for me. We've been together for too long. I don't think there's any way to separate us anymore. Asking for your help, it was a mistake. I never should have asked something so dangerous of you in the first place. You still have time. You need to flee, like Caspian did. Isid Kayam.
And then what? You stay stuck here like this?
If you don't want to flee, then kill me, or I cannot do it myself. It's the only way to put a stop to this once and for all.
He turned away from me and walked toward the wall, where something lay hidden behind the cloth. He pulled the cloth down swiftly, revealing a large, ornate mirror. Gingerly, he raised a hand and touched his reflection.
I'm not me anymore. I'm a monster.
Technically demon. With a crash, he smashed the mirror, and his broken reflection stared straight back at him. Quickly, he came back to my side.
Take this. Don't be scared.
He took my hand and pressed a large, jagged piece of glass into my palm. Closed my fingers around it carefully.
Kill me. Leave me to bleed out and die, then run. Don't ever come back here.
I won't! I won't do that to you! Nothing you say will convince me!
Why won't you understand? No matter how much I try, I can't do it myself. But it's the only way. Everyone in Oxford will continue to suffer if you let me live.
You're more than just him! You're you! And I won't give up on you so easily!
That's enough! I've let you run your mouth for far too long.
Tried to back away, but I was too close. No chance of escape.
Don't look away. You can watch whilst I rip this Caspian look-alike apart. I'm suddenly famished.
Let Nox go! Ugh!
Suddenly my arm was yanked with a force that was inhuman. Tried a glass in my hand went flying across the floor. 'Cause we're dumb. No matter how hard I struggled against him, I couldn't snatch my arm free.
Wait! Don't do this! Please, let me go!
He used my arm even tighter. With only a single hand, he had me completely trapped. No, I've got to keep him talking and get away.
There's no point in struggling against me.
Wait! Wait! Please, we can talk this through!
My body curled in on itself, when a strong blow was delivered to my stomach. From my free arm from my waist, clenching my teeth. It hurts.
You should be honored to be in my company. And yet you're still trying to escape. Get it through your head. I'm not letting you go. You will take Caspian's place.
Out of the corner of my eye, I could see the shard laying on the ground not far from me. If I could just reach it. I've been killing both of them. Though, I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
What did you really do to my friends?
They're perfectly safe for now. I just sent them away. We don't want any interruptions after all. Don't be too upset about them missing out, though. I'll retrieve them when we're finished here.
Oh, good. That makes me feel joy. Anger pulsed in my body in red waves of rage. But it just made me feel all the more useless. Couldn't even wrestle a single arm away, let alone save them. He smiled at me, enjoying the torment.
Stop smiling. They mean more to me than anything else. If you hurt them, I won't let you go.
Yeah? You in what army? Idiot. I was thrown roughly onto the table, my back against the wood. He loomed over me, holding me down. This is bad, I can't move.
Get off me! Let me go!
What a predicament you found yourself in, Caspian copycat. You know, this is a real shame. I'm sure we could have been great friends in another lifetime.
Maybe, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. Because I'm excited to see what's next. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.